welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gymnastics Saves Lives podcast with Michaela and Oscar. And welcome, everybody. How are you guys doing? Today is Monday, October 6th, 2025. We are already into the month of October of this year. Can y'all believe it? This year is going by like fast as shit. Like, oh gosh. So,
Woo! Love the intro. So happy that you brought it back.
yeah, I gotta change it. So
No, you have
everybody,
at least a few more hundred subscribers. You gotta update it.
yeah, I gotta change it. So everybody, today we are talking about the everybody who has announced the world's team, and we're going to see, we're gonna play if we think we're gonna do the top 8 in the all around, and everybody we think are gonna make event finals and the medal contenders on each event based on the people who've actually announced teams. Not well, since we have teams now, so We could do this.
And maybe
Um,
some reserves for the finals if we're feeling frisky. Let's just, today should be a fun show. We're here to have fun, right?
correct. So
How are you doing?
let's.
Uh,
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm still a little sick, but I'm okay. Um,
Sorry about that. Hope you get better.
not your fault. So let's start with you. So
Me?
the people have heard my opinions of the world selection camps like at least 100 times since the world selection camp happened. How about you? How do you feel about world selection camp? How do you feel about the results?
I was shocked beyond belief. Um, I think that was my first initial reaction for sure, and it was a lasting one. I think now maybe I'm a little underwhelmed. I haven't gone back and rewatched it, and I think that might be the reason. But there were some highlights for sure and lowlights, like with every competition. Um, I wouldn't say it got me any more excited for the worlds than I was before. I was already very excited. Maybe just in the aspect of I'm expecting chaos because that competition was chaotic and I love chaos in gymnastics. And I am looking forward to some crazy podiums that no one could have predicted.
I
And
guess I agree. Um,
feel free to disagree.
what was you most surprised about at trials? Like, let the people know your opinions, girl.
I know I have opinions. You know me. I'm very opinionated, very judgmental. I try to keep it not too negative, but it's hard for me to remember things in general. It's so much easier for me to remember things when we go through specifics, piece by piece. I would say, not surprisingly at all, I think everyone had this opinion except for a few of my Brazilian Twitter mutuals. Dulcie Kaler winning the nominative spot was shocking, um, totally unexpected. Never in a million years saw that coming. I've known that she has all around potential all the way back since 2023 when she won the gold medal in the all around at the Junior Pan American Games or something. It might have been the championships. And then she did well, at the Pan Am trials this year. Again, I don't remember if it was the games or championships. I think it was the championships. Um, she's been having a mid-season. She was having a lot of trouble on floor with her upgrades. Oh, there goes the chat. Hi, Nisha. Hi, Rashad. Hi, RJ. I love the intro too. It makes me so happy. Um, I was shocked that okay, the last rotation was giving us really good drama, right? The Leanne nailing her Chung, them giving her what would it be? I don't think she would even score that high at Russian nationals. Maybe
My gosh, my
Italian
gosh.
Jesolo scoring. I don't know.
I don't. I don't.
Fell on her DTY, and that was even just as shocking to me. And then Jocelyn, we can get into that if you want, but let me let you say your piece first.
Oh no, people heard my opinions like over the last week a million times. This is your space to have the floor. Say
Thank
everything.
But I like bouncing off of you. You remind me of things. There's nothing wrong with saying it a million and one times.
I just don't. I don't. There's just no way. I love Leanne. I know y'all think I've been hating on Leanne. I really haven't. I'm actually very scared for Leanne that they're gonna send her to Worlds and gonna get this girl's feelings hurt across the board because I just don't see that Vol scoring. I mean, I'm thinking that nationals that 14-6 was high as hell. Like
It was the
so a
highest single vault score in this of the season.
so a 14.9 and a half. It's like it's just comical. It's just so ridiculous. And now like people and this is why I started the show with addicts the other day the way I did because it's like there's just no way you could believe this score or half of the scores that were given this year. There's just not because every year, the year after Worlds, they do this thing where they give these girls these crazy high scores, then they send them to world championships, and then all the same routines that they just was scoring a 14 on now are scoring 12 nines, and everybody is gagged and don't nobody know what to do, and don't nobody know how we legitimately got to 12 9, and I just don't know what I mean, and it's a good thing because I really don't know what the fuck they're gonna do at Worlds this year. I don't know how they're gonna score the girls. I don't know. Like Jocelyn, yes, Jocelyn vaults were weaker than Leanne's, but do I think Jocelyn would score that much lower than Leanne on the world stage? No.
Okay, okay, pause, pause. I have a lot to say. See, you gave me opinions. First of all, you're a Leanne hater. Second of all, I think they wanted to differentiate Jocelyn and Leanne and show the people, show the gymnasts, show the world where they saw the girls. I think Leanne is our number one vaulter. If Jocelyn makes a vault final, cute, but like that's not something we're banking on. That's not something we're trying to promote.
I thoroughly disagree. I think they just was trying to score Leanne so high so Dulcie wouldn't have won trials.
But there
And
was no reason for her to score so high. The second day, she outscored her nationals, I think.
no, she scored a 14 for day two, which was
I think that was her average. I think she scored at least 14.55, but I could be wrong. I'll go double check. Um, I thought that Chelsea and Alicia and Betty saw the girls flopping and they needed some drama. They needed some comedic relief. So they whispered something to the judges, to that woman, Cheryl, who we love. They said, but
don't
like,
y'all realize that Vault is gonna get a 2 point deduction on the world stage because she doesn't
that's so
block?
naive, though, acting like Leanne can get her feelings hurt at this point in her career. How many times has Leanne gotten her feelings hurt by domestic, collegiate, international judges? You know, she's been through it all, highs and lows. Don't forget,
Clearly not enough because
she's
she
just doing
saw
her part.
clearly not enough. She saw the Michaela Skinner drama and was like, you know what? I could do it too.
Exactly. She said, "Oh, that's how you get to the Olympics? Easy. I can do that. I could have done that in the Tokyo quad if you guys had told me." Well, different national team coordinator, different circumstances. I
It
think
just is
Leanne
so
has
I don't
been
know.
through this. She's the only one who's been
It's
playing
so
squads, right?
risky. It's so risky. It's so like you really put in your
Better bet, Michaela. What?
huh?
You're acting like they have options. Who's the better bet? You want her to downgrade to her Pokapayava?
I want the judges to stop playing in her face, especially the sort. It's like it's
Okay,
not a bad vault, but I mean the block is bad. It's everything else is okay. It's just and it's getting worse. Like every time she does it, like every time I see her do it, it's the worst. Like at nationals, I was defending.
saying that her day two was better than her day one at trials.
I don't think so. I think her day one was.
I have the footage. I'm just teasing, but you did say that in your show. I'm 99% sure. Also, happy early birthday, Nisha. Are you a Sag? Does that make you a Sagittarius?
I just feel like I deal with Leanne. The situation that she's put herself in is her whole all around program is that ball. And if they don't credit it, it's like, why did they send her to Worlds? It's like she has no chance of medaling on no other event. Like,
She has a chance in the all around. She has the second highest American all around score of the year. And that's top 5, top 10 in the world. Let's go down this hypothetical that Leanne
that's if they
challenge.
credit. That's
She has
if they give
just
her
as
credit.
much chance of getting credited as anyone else on paper. I think you're not looking at it objectively.
I think you're giving it too much objective. And I think everybody is putting too much hope in this ball. And I mean, great, keep hope alive. It's just,
I
it's
have
a
no
scary.
hope. I have no hope. I don't think she's gonna. I'm expecting zero finals from Leanne.
It's just a very scary proposition that like I just have more faith in Jocelyn. Like, I just don't think Jocelyn vaults are going to score that bad on the world stage. Like,
Well, good for you and good for Jocelyn that Leanne is the only other American they're sending to Worlds who has 2 vaults. So nothing's stopping her from getting into that vault final and medaling. It's just her versus herself.
true.
Let's go down this hypothetical. Leanne does the chungs the way she did her chungs at trials, but they score her, I don't know what you want to give her, 13-8, right? Who who are you not sending her to Worlds? And if so, who are you sending instead? I feel like it's all for naught, this arguing. But I'm also in a really silly mood. So sorry
I
if I'm irritating you.
No, you're not. I feel like you have to have Cindy. Like, with the scores that she's gotten, you have to send her. Like, that's not even a question. It's just I'm not mad at Leanne. I'm mad at her scores. It's like I feel like the USA. I feel like her and Jocelyn vaults should be scoring more equally. I mean, not their DTYs, but definitely their chunks. Like, they're not making a distinction about her badass block on the table, and I just think it's gonna be her detriment when it comes to world. Like,
You're just looking out for her. You just want the best for her.
I'm sick of her being the alternate, and like she just goes into these competitions with just the most awkward strategies to being on top. It's like,
The last time any strategy of Leanne Wong's worked out was the 2019 American Cup, her first senior competition. Nisha thinks the judges are scared to downgrade her ball domestically.
yeah, I think so too, and I think with Dosey doing as well as she did, I think that just really put a wake up call to the Americans. Like, I just don't think
People were saying Dulcie looked shocked when they announced the spot because I guess they didn't know the scores. None of the
they
gym.
didn't know the scores, and
Look at the other girls' reactions. They were like, they all glitched. It was hilarious. They said, "This girl beat me."
I'm pretty sure nobody, not even Dosey's coaches, thought she had a legitimate shot to make this world's team. Maybe as an alternate, as best. Like,
I don't know. She has the coaches that did really well with Barbosu. Um, who knows what those faggots think, but they're doing a good job. It worked out for her when she needed it, so I
they
can't.
are, they are. I can't say they're doing a good job. They just got very, 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 very lucky.
I don't know. We don't know. Maybe they're like crazy reckless and they took some
Part
notes from
two,
Camelia Voynia and they were like, flop all season, flop, 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 flop. I don't care. Flop, fall on everything. But when you need to hit, you hit. And that's what happened.
So she used the Sky Blakely technology. I mean strategy.
Basically, sort of, kind of.
If Nisha is your birthday is on the 20 days, happy birthday to you, sis. My birthday is in
25 days? 24?
something like something like that on the
So are you both,
31st.
both Scorpios or Sagittariuses? I think you're a Scorpio for sure. But I
I'm a
know.
Scorpio. I think Nisha is a Libra.
Oh, it's Libra season before, and then Sag is in end of November. Sorry, I had it
Uh-huh.
mixed up.
She
Mm,
might be one of those things that's like on the borderline between Libra and Scorpio.
Nisha, are you reading the chat with me? Otherwise, I'm happy to read it out for you. Nisha thinks Leanne will make all around finals and vault finals.
I agree, those are her two events, but is she has to get credit for her vault to make each final. Like, oh, she says she's a Scorpio. Me too, Nisha. So it's like if she doesn't get credited for those vaults, I don't think she makes anything. And I think it was for. Well, I think she still could make all around finals. I think she could still make all around finals.
Over Jocelina or over Dulce?
Well, I
Dolce.
mean, they could only with what they're doing, they can only put two people in the all around. So if they use her in the all around, she's gonna go in the all around. It's just
Pretend I'm stupid, or don't pretend. Maybe you think I'm stupid. Why can't they put up 3 all-arounders?
because it's an individual world, so you have to use Sky Blakely on bars and beams. So you can only put up three gymnasts per event. So you have to put your two all arounders up on everywhere else. And if Sky Blakely is doing bars and beams, that's three girls doing those two events. So you would need somebody to do vault and floor. That's when Jocelyn comes in.
Why put? So it sounds like you're putting Leanne in the all-around over Jocelyn. Why is that?
Just by the group of girls that they have, I don't think they have any other choice. I mean, you can't. Okay, either you use Jocelyn in the all around and let Leanne do just vault and floor, but Leanne doesn't have a legitimate floor routine because of that weak ass middle pass. So I
Unless unless she pulls out an upgrade, crazier things have happened.
unless she upgrades it by worlds, which is possible. I mean, we know Leanne can do other things.
I
We
could
know Leanne.
imagine a conversation, a candid conversation where Chelsea, Alicia, and Betty say, "Leanne, if you upgrade and are hitting, this is what you need to be given the floor spot."
And
And
see, and this is, but see, I don't think that's their strategy. I think they're like, okay, I'm an all arounder, so I have to do floor. Yeah, I don't. I
whereas,
wouldn't. I wouldn't let Leanne or Jocelyn rest on Leanne is doing the all around. I would still have them competing for that all around spot up until podium training because I wouldn't be. Hell, I would still have Dosey. Hell, there's no guarantee I would use Dosey in the all around. There's
I
no guarantee.
1,000% agree. So
There is no guarantee that Dosey is to do the all around. She's on this world team, but they could absolutely use Jocelyn and Leanne to do the all around and let Dosey do floor and a vault
or nothing.
or nothing and let Sky just do beam and bars.
I totally feel like Chelsea would say, "Leanne, we want to give you the floor spot if you're not doing the all around, let's say. But in order to do that, be you need to have this D score and you need to be doing it cleanly."
I think these are conversations that need to be had with a lot of the American gymnasts. I just don't think this staff is willing to have those type of conversations.
You don't think because the circumstances are different now that they've announced the team that they're maybe being, uh, I don't mean to sound redundant, but more candid.
No, I believe they're former gymnasts. I believe they feel like it's too late to change the routines. The routines are what they are. They need to perfect the routines, not try to upgrade.
That's very plausible too. Rashad says Jocelyn's international scores, bad technique. Well,
Jocelyn international scores has never reflected her bad technique. And that's something I'm gonna need the people to realize. Like this isn't Jocelyn's first year on the international scene. Jocelyn's been all over the world. They basically did the Jayla Haynes and Jocelyn that one season before she got hurt.
but
And
let's remember she competed. Didn't she compete floor at Worlds in 2023 and not make the final? And there was no Jay Carey. There was no Jordan Childs. There was no Sumi Salih.
who made the finals then? Was it just Simone?
I'm trying to remember. I can look it up, but it's more fun to try to remember. The
Oh, it
podium.
was Charlize.
Shiley's.
It was Simone and Charlize.
And I think Jocelyn hit her routine, and she still didn't make it. And
Yeah, because but they did the right thing by making Charlize outscore Jocelyn.
oh, 100%. I'd rather see Shiley's floor
It
any.
was a much better routine, but I see what you're saying. But it wasn't like a significant drop. It just Charlize beat her in qualifier. I don't think it was. I don't think it was like Jocelyn was scoring like a 13-1. I think she scored like a 13-6, like she always scored. I just think Charlize beat her.
Jocelyn scored a 13-6, but remember she was scoring like 14-2 at Cairo Cup?
She was doing less difficulty also in those competitions too.
Yeah, but I think her tumbles were consistent all of that season, where she was scoring half a point higher.
I think she introduced the Moors the second half of the season. I don't think she was doing the Moors the first half of the season.
That's totally possible. I remember Leanne hitting a really clean routine and getting like a 13-1.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, Jocelyn just internationally scores better than Leanne most of the time on floor, even with a let, what do y'all call it, a bad technique or whatever. Like, the judges go up for Jocelyn
It's not just
international.
technique, it's form also. She has chop form.
The judges go up for that. They call that the American style.
I think the scores at all of these recent competitions, I haven't really talked about Italian championships and Russian nationals or US world trials because I was waiting to finish them and I still haven't finished them. Sorry. I feel very guilty about this. I'm making my way through slowly, but my overall impression so far is that the scores were kind of based more on overall performance than, you know,
Actual taking deductions that are in the code of point.
yeah, I was going to say execution. Oh, that was like overall an impressive performance. We're going to really reward that.
But Rashad, if you go to Russian nationals, right? Let's just okay, y'all want to shit on Jocelyn. Let's just do this. At
Keep
Russian nationals, right? Do people point their toes better than Jocelyn? Yes. On certain skills, do people keep their legs straighter than Jocelyn? On certain skills. But overall, are the Russians
do
form
people
any
have
better than
better flexibility?
okay, I give y'all that. Yes. Do people have better flexibility than Jocelyn? Yes. Do Jocelyn make up for her lack of flexibility with the level of difficulty she does? I think so.
It's kind of like when Suni Salih outscored Jade Carey. on floor in 2019 and made the floor final, even though Jade was doing significantly harder tumbling.
But I think Jade went out of bounds in qualification too, and they scored the same. And Suni broke the tiebreaker because she had less difficulty.
That could be right. I could be embellishing, making up stories. It wouldn't be the first time.
I think Jade went out of bounds on like two passes in qualification that year.
You got it exactly right. She got 2/10 neutral deductions, and they both scored 14-2, but Jade had a 6-3 and Suni had a 5-7. Suni had the highest execution. No, Nina Derwal. Of course, that bitch had higher execution. Thank you, Rashad. Thank you for that comment. Read that comment, Michaela.
The Anodi. Okay,
You can.
cool. Y'all say they're her Anodi, right? Have y'all actually put those Russians front handspring, front tucks in slow motion? Like those front handsprings are very tucked over. Like it's nowhere near what the Chinese. It's nowhere near even what Sky Blakely does. Like y'all give Jocelyn too much because everybody has form issues. Have y'all seen Anna's vault? Like Anna vault suck, but she's gonna win a vault medal because she's doing so much difficulty on vault. Like
I don't
it,
think he's gonna. I don't think. I think the judges are gonna hammer that Rudy.
you
They
think
gave it
so?
a
I don't.
14-1. I haven't seen the all around yet, but the qualification was really bad, and it was a 14-1.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That she did it a lot better in all around finals, and it got like a 14-4.
That's what she was getting earlier this season. But I don't think. I
Oh,
think the FIG judges are gonna hammer that ball if she does it like that.
okay, and this is my argument. How can y'all who are so geeked up on Leanne's scores be like, but that Russian score was invalid? Like, it's the same issue. It's like, if I can't believe Leanne's score, then if I'm gonna have to believe Leanne's score, I'm gonna have to believe every score across the book and just see what the Russian, what
Which
the,
I think is different because based on
why?
very limited, very basic, poor understanding of the code of points, the deductions are they're taking different deductions on those vaults, right? They have different issues. Leanne's biggest issue is her block, and that the deduction for having an unbalanced blocker, not getting proper
That
support.
is not Leanne's only issue on that vault. Leanne can't
It's
do
you.
a Lopez because she can't do that vault in laid out position. She's cheating because she can't do that vault in laid out position, so she's twisting it around. That whole vault is very piped over. There
You're
is argue.
grasping at straws. She never did a Lopez. We're not talking about Lopez. We're talking about the vault she did.
I am talking about the vault that she does. The vault is very piped over. It's a piped 1.5 vault. It's high. It's beautiful, but it's not laid out. It's not a chung. It's a piped one
Not
and
at,
a half vault.
not at all. I agree. I agree with what you're saying, but I was only saying at that point in time, her biggest issue, her biggest deduction to my eyes is her block. Doesn't mean she doesn't have lots of other issues that I would like to see improvement. And I think Kamakova has more problem areas that are going to be more than a tenth. She has multiple 3/10 deductions going
I
on.
think Kamakova's block is better, but in the air, she's very piped over, just like Leanne. Is her is Leanne have better leg positions? Yes. Anna is more like Jocelyn, like twisting that bitch into the floor.
Let's talk
But
about the landing position. Leanne's chest was up on day one.
we've seen two good landings from Leanne, yes, but we've also seen good landings in the past from Anna. We've also seen some bullshit landings in the past from Anna. It's the same thing to me.
Okay, I see it as different. We could run through right now, and I could tell you all the deductions that I think the judges would take, but I don't think you're interested in that, right?
I mean, you can say it, but they're not taking them, and that's the point that I'm making, which is Either the judges are going to overlook a lot at this world championships and we're just going to be gagged by the scores, or everybody is going to get their fucking feelings hurt. Everybody, like, I mean, everybody is going to get their feelings
For
hurt.
Julia Perotti, I think her scores are going to stand up.
I can see that. I don't think y'all good friend Kalia Nemore is scoring anywhere near a 14 on beam on her best day, let alone a 14.9.
On her best day, she's not touching 14. Maybe, and I would be shocked.
I think
Shocked.
Kalia Nemore on her best day hitting every connections with no balance break scores 13.5.
Oh, that's harsh. I could see if she literally does her best routine, I could see a 14-1. And that's only if the scoring on beam is generous, kind of across the board, kind of like a year before the Olympics Worlds. But that's not at all what I'm anticipating.
Like Kalia, to me, Kalia Nemore beam work is a little sloppy to me. Not bad, just it's not as polished as her bar work, in my opinion.
She also does like really, compared to other gymnasts on
Slow
her,
connections, slow connections on her best day. They're slow as hell.
yes, but what I was gonna say is, and maybe this isn't such a big deal, maybe there isn't so much take in terms of deductions for this, but I think she really is behind her main competitors when it comes to choreography on beam and floor.
Oh, yeah, I can agree with that.
Like, what is that choreography? She deserves so much better. It doesn't have to be what everyone else is doing. I get that she's doing something different, but like, not that. Not that.
I feel that. That was some
The
true
thing that
search.
bothers me the most about Jocelyn Zanoti, and I don't know if this is deductible or not, when she's coming up, she she lets go of her right arm like 2 seconds before she lets go of her left arm. And to me, that just signifies a total lack of flexibility. Like she can't do it at the same time, releasing both arms. So it's just like fuck ass.
I mean, Jocelyn's Anodi to me is at the same level as Ashley Sullivan.
Maybe, but Ashley's a little better in that specific area.
I don't mind Jocelyn letting go of the being one arm faster than the other. I don't mind it. Jocelyn's Anodi. Is it is it a cheat? Yes, but I don't mind it.
I'm trying to think of like an equivalent because it bothers me so much.
The way Jocelyn do her Anodi is like a backwards cartwheel, not like a Anodi.
And she doesn't even do it in NCAA, right? Because she knows better. Or her coach Jordan Weber said, "Not on my watch." Kyla Ross said, "Not on my watch." Go do that in elite.
Okay, but
Love you, Jocelyn.
okay, but Jocelyn still being potential even with that fuck ass Anodi starting from what, a 6'2", 6'3", when like
Miles ahead of Leanne.
everybody else on the national team in America, even Sky Blakely, well, no, Sky Blakely's at like a 6'2" if she hits everything.
Let me double check that. It might be higher.
But everybody else is somewhere like a 5'7".
Oh, Hesley with her 6'4".
Hesley had a 6'4" being.
Yeah, the Americans are just not producing the difficulty that they were able to in the past.
And that's the Jocelyn Robertson issue. This is why I knew Jocelyn was going to make this team regardless, is because this world championships for the Americans, and then we could start talking about other teams. It's basically a potential. It's based on potential, and The Americans just felt like with this group of girls, Dosey stole Jayla's position because Jayla didn't win trials. It was Dosey. So Dosey stole Jayla's position. I
Jayla
think that
was even close. I think she was in like fifth or sixth in the all around, and she
I
hit.
don't think I think also with Jayla that if this was the martyr era, and I know we're not the martyr Caroli era anymore, but that would have been like Jayla, you might as well go to the NCAA from that point on, baby. Because if you let Dosey come through and beat you, girl, you have no hope. No hope.
I think Jayla hit four routines, and she had Ashley, Jocelyn, Leanne.
Not just hit for routines, doing her max difficulty on everything. Like
The best DTY in the competition.
the
Jocelyn,
one of
Leanne,
the hardest bar routines in the competitions. Just
Dulcie. There's one other girl who beat her, right? Who am I forgetting?
Jocelyn Robertson,
Jocelyn, Leanne, Ashley, Dulcie. There was one more all arounder.
Gabrielle Hardy.
No, the only people. Oh, she beat Gabrielle and Simone Rose, and then Sky did.
That's
Beam. There were
that's
eight.
everybody.
That's seven, I think. Am I miscounting, guys?
I think you're miscounting because you're not counting Jayla. Jayla would make 8.
There we go. Thank you. Ooh, Rashad said it's our B team. To be honest, Rashad, who's the A team then?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, he's right because the 18 would have been. Let's keep the team that we was hoping for would have been Hesley,
Claire,
Claire,
Zoe,
Leanne, Jocelyn.
Zoe Malomo.
Connor McClain, Jordan Childs, Jay Carey, Kayla
Shiley.
DeCello, Charlize Jones.
Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. It should be a good one, guys. It should be really crazy.
I think so. And then while we're talking about good ones, the Canadians just announced their team. It's Ellie Black, Leah Monica Fontaine, Gabrielle Black, and Shalyn Olsen.
And Alyssa Guerriere Caliste. She's the alternate, and I'm pissed off about it because she deserved to make the team, hands down.
Over Shalyn?
Definitely Shallon, maybe over. Yeah, I like the other three, so over Shallon.
Yeah, I think the other three, the Gabrielle Black and Leah Monica, that's their future. They got to start sending those girls out because I know Ellie Black says she wants to continue on like Chuso, but maybe her body won't let her be Chuso. And then
Nothing
uh
is promised, Any
nothing is
those girls could get injured at any moment, even the young
cor-
ones.
correct. And then um I mean I guess you send Charlene because Charlene is no, you have Leah Monica. Yeah, I don't see why you send Charlene Olsen to this world actually.
Not at all, especially since Ellie Black is scoring well on ball from the two competitions she did this year. I haven't seen one video of Shallon Olsen this year.
Yeah, that was a weird decision, Canada. I mean, maybe Charlotte has a chung and a DTY ready. Like, I don't know.
As ready as it ever has been.
As ready as it ever has been.
I think RJ Shallon could perhaps, at a point in time, I would have liked to. I was about to say she could have done it. I don't think that's true. I would have liked to have seen her go for a triple twisting go in the tucked position because I liked her Corkina vault more than her chung.
I think Shaolin could get the tuck version of the Bowles vault named after her.
Why not? crazier things have happened. But the triple twist Inyurchenko laid out, that was just to start some drama to scare the girls. That was strategy, tomfoolery.
I mean, Shaolin barely could get a Yurchenko double around in the NCAA. So, I mean,
She fell on her almanar in Rio.
she,
Oh, are you
she,
outside smoking? What was that your fan?
that's my fan. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm trying to take y'all out the hurricane. There we go.
It's not bad.
Um, so with this Canadian team, I'm assuming their all arounders are going to be Ellie Black and Leah Monica Fontaine.
What are they bringing Gabrielle? I guess they're bringing Gabrielle Black to do everything but vault because Shallon only does vault.
Correct.
I mean, I know Shallon does other pieces, but like they're unusable. It's too bad because I wish they were using the three girls to do all around because Gabrielle Black is a very competent all around gymnast.
Maybe they do use Gabrielle and Leah Monica to do the all around. Maybe use Ellie Black on certain pieces and use, but that wouldn't make any sense because Ellie Vault is a vaulter too.
Yeah, and she's only done vault and bars at the this season. But she might, I don't know which pieces the girls performed at their world selection, you know? She could have done the all around for all I know. And won. I just don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, let's move on.
Moving
Let's.
on.
Do you have other teams ready to be next? I don't know, but off the top of my head.
I have them. They just need to be found. China announced their team a while ago. We all know that.
Yes.
Mm, bear with me, please. Brazil announced their team. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, it's Julia, Flavia, and
So
uh Sophie, yeah.
um,
Weisenberg.
I think Flavia is gonna only do beam and maybe floor. I don't think she's doing the all around. And I don't think Julie is doing the all around either. So I think they'll probably just have one all arounder unless they let Sophia do the all around. But that doesn't really make sense because the other girls, they want them floor for sure. Floor and beam. Um, France announced their team. Lorette, Morgane, Celia, and Ming. I'm very excited about that.
Which is a I was kind of surprised by that team from France because
Me too.
I know Cecile has been around. Cecilia has been around for a while. I just don't know nothing about her or her gymnastics enough.
So Celia Serber, I think she's 22. Um, she won a silver medal on bars at the Paris Challenge Cup in September.
Hmm.
She made the all-around final at the Universiade in July, scoring a
Okay.
52. Um, she kind of lacks difficulty on every event, but she can give nice polished performances on every event. I think floor is probably her weakest, but it's not like vault is particularly strong either. I think she's doing a full twist there. I think they announced that Celia and Lorette are their all-arounders, and Morgaine is doing beam, and Ming is doing vault, bars, and floor.
Okay.
Germany announced their team. Two gymnasts I'm not particularly familiar with, and their star at the moment, Karina, whose coach a week ago or 2 weeks ago announced that she's planning a surprise, read between the lines, an upgrade on vault for the World Championships. All season, we've seen her doing a DTY and a Lopez, which gets credited. She's won lots of medals. She's had a successful vault season, and she upgraded her first tumbling pass on floor, the first successfully landed German syllabus. So I think she's hungry for a medal, at least some finals here at this World Championships.
I think she's gonna upgrade that vault to a Mustafina. The second vault to a Mustafina, and if she does, I think it really would play for a world's medal.
Definitely, that would put her in a really good spot to medal if she's able to land that cleanly. The only reason I think I'm not convinced it's going to be a Mustafina is because we've never seen her do a blind landing on ball. So to me, I would expect a Chang.
Well, Catherine's at its co-host is real close to the German team, and they told her it's not a Chung. So I think it would be a Mustafina if it's not a Chung.
Oh yeah, if it's not a Chang, I think it's a Mustafina before an Almanar. But
Yeah.
I'm expecting a Chang. To be honest, I'm expecting her to not do any upgrades at all and just tease us. But I hope she upgrades.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Okay, I'm going to keep looking at the teams. We have a very, very exciting Hungarian team. We have Bettina Lily Sifra, who won a Euro medal this year on bars, and she has a great routine bars. She does like a D or E pirouette, shap, maybe a downy into a pack, into a Maloney, into a toe half or clear half. It's all connections. It's all connected until the end where she does a forward giant into a double front. I think she could upgrade that routine, and she does it quite effortlessly from the times I've seen her compete it. Then we have Greta Meyer, who's made some World Cup finals. I think she medaled at some on the vault, but she's slated to do the all around. We have Sarah Peter, who I think is doing vault and floor. She, in the past, had a very impressive double twisting Yuchenko, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, something about this team is wrong. I think Zoya did not. This is an old list because I'm pretty sure I read that Sofia Kovacs, fan favorite, is slated to do the all around. Is that ringing any bells for you?
I have no idea. Well, didn't Sophia Kovacs get hurt earlier in the year?
I don't remember that, but it's totally possible because she's constantly getting injured. She seems like a physically fragile gymnast, unfortunately, but she has strong medal potential on multiple events. She's medaled on the all around at Euros. I think she was 2 or 1 time European ball champion.
Mhm.
Great bars routine. She had a Silavas. I don't know where she's at right now, but that's the last thing I read is that she made the team and she was slated for the all around. I think she competed at the Zombathy World Cup in front of her home crowd, but I don't think she made the final there. I could be mistaken again. Allegedly. Then we have GB, which was announced a while ago as well. That's Shantae Eve, who's a newcomer. Ruby Evans. Olympian Ruby Evans, Aaliyah Leet, who qualified second to the beam final at Zombie, but I think she fell in the final. She has great quality of movement, great flexibility, uh, and adequate difficulty. So I'm excited for her. And then we have Abigail Martin, who won the vault gold medal controversially at the Paris World Cup.
Correct.
Olympian Abigail Martin.
Olympia Abigail Martin, and in my opinion, their best shot for a medal.
Oh, is Abigail? Okay. I was
I
like,
think so.
cool. I was waiting. I
No, I
think,
think I
I
think
think, what do you think she's going to medal on? I don't see her medaling on vault this year.
that's the only event that I think she has. Maybe floor.
You don't think she is going to make the all around final?
I think it's possible. I think it's more likely that she does vault and floor here. I
I,
think their all arounders are Ruby Evans and
I think I read for sure that she's slated to do the all around.
you think they would use Ruby and Abigail to do the all around?
Yeah, why not?
Hell, why not?
I don't see a good reason why not. RJ, from what I've heard, I don't think North Korea is sending anyone to this world championships, but I hope I'm wrong because I'm a huge fan of their gymnasts and their gymnastics, and they're always exciting to watch. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think they might be scared that their gymnasts might not come back this go round.
What do you mean?
Defection.
But why would they be more scared this time than any other time?
I think the Indonesia government might help the athletes escape if they wanted to.
Any reason why you think that?
So they like fuck Kim Jong Il,
But don't other countries feel that way?
and they don't send their athletes to those countries.
Okay. Okay. We have a fantastic is too strong a word. We have a very promising Italian team.
I
Chiara.
would say fantastic. I think the Italians had the opportunity and took it. What the Americans was trying to do this year with the Jordans and the Jades and the girls, like, yeah, girls, go ahead and rest. Go do Dancing with the Stars, girl. We'll be okay.
So why are
When
they competing all year? Just why couldn't they? They should have paid those girls their salaries and said rest all year. Don't compete.
I don't know. And I would like to give you credit for breaking this story to me like months and months ago.
I didn't
And
break it, but yeah, to you, I sent it to you.
yeah, break it to me months and months ago about that the Italians were thinking about not sending them, and everybody were like, "Bitch, you sound crazy. What the hell would? Why the hell would the Italians not send these girls? That would make no sense."
Not
And
just
not
you sound crazy. They were saying, no, you're wrong. Like, okay.
period.
So I feel kind of vindicated in that
Hell,
specific.
let's not even talk. Hell, we're talking around it. And then they went to their other friends and was like, "Other friend, these people said this," and their other friend was like, "Girl, no, my connections over here, that would be dumb. Why would the Italians do that? Like, bitch,
Yeah.
we have connections to pussy assholes. We know shit too, bitch. Just because we ain't in all these damn secret ass group chats sucking on all these damn people pussy holes to get information, bitch. We don't gotta do that. People just come and tell us shit, girl. Calm down. Calm down.
Tone that shit down.
Calm down.
So the Italian team is Chiara Barzasi, who I'm Not super familiar with, but I
I
watched.
have no clue who the hell this bitch is, and I saw all. I seen. I seen Jessalo. I seen several competitions from Series A, and I saw parts of Italian nationals. And I have no idea who the hell this lady is. So, congratulations to you, young man.
So I saw her. I've only watched the qualifying from Italian championships, and I was able to know who she was only because they gave us the names of the gymnasts kindly, which I really appreciated. And I have her scores that I could read from Italian championships, but she did not do well on the beam or the floor. I think she fell on beam for sure. I don't remember watching her on floor. I was most impressed with her bars. Her high score was a 13.85. Looks like maybe she's doing Yurchenko 1.5, 13.6, 13.8. So I think I read at one point which events the girls were gonna do, but I'm not remembering and I'm not able to find that at this very moment, unfortunately.
What events would you put them on?
I would love to talk about that. How about we name all the names and then we do that?
I thought you just named all the names. Oh, you were stuck after the first girl. Okay.
Kiara. So we have Kiara, we have
Julia Peretti.
Julia Perotti, my
I thought
absolute.
it was Peretti.
I think it's Perotti, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong with all of these names. That's just how I think it's pronounced.
I was listening to them pronounce it Italian. I thought it was Peretti. That's the only reason.
Julia Peretti. Your guess is just as good as mine. In fact, you might have more information than me. But
Yeah, y'all know I can't pronounce people names, so I'm.
I think you undersell yourself. You're pretty good at some of them. Um, and it's not like anyone gets them all right all the time. People just
Yeah.
say them confidently. We have Emma Fioravanti,
Who
and
is? I agree with Addict's exception that she is the Italians Jocelyn Robertson.
maybe a little better, in certain areas. You
And
know,
then they have.
she
Go
has
ahead.
she has a uh, her bar D is not as high as Jocelyn's, but looking at the routine, it's much more impressive to me. She has a big stalder pike to Katja, but she's trying to get it laid out. She's whatever. I wish her luck with that. It's impressive, but it's
Uh,
definitely piked. And she has a great floor routine. Uh, and
Floor's her best event, right?
I think so, yeah, in terms of
She
results.
does a front layout to a double front as her first tunnel pass.
So she did really well at Italian Championships looking at the results right now. Again, I did not watch the all around competition, but she was third in the all around. She won gold on vault. She won bronze on the balance beam, and she won the silver medal on floor with a 13.8. I think so. She has two vaults as well. I don't really remember what her vaults are, but I'm happy she made the team for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last Italian team member is Asia D'Amato, fan favorite, Olympian Asia D'Amato.
I would assume Asia is gonna do the all around.
I feel 99% certain that she's doing the all around.
Asia and Julia Peretti.
Yeah, Julia for sure. She won the meet, right? And she won gold on beam, gold on floor, and a silver medal on the uneven bars with a 14.6. She's also the reigning junior world floor champion. And at the Italian Championship, she won gold on floor with a 14.1, which is a routine I have not seen, but I'm dying to see. But I'm just, trying to be disciplined and watch it in order and not spoil it as much as I can. But I will definitely have thoughts on that when I get around to it. and it will definitely be before Worlds starts, even though Worlds are in less than 2 weeks, I think. Or the women start 2 weeks from today, and the men start 13 days from now.
Correct.
So
Um,
this should be a great Italian team. The only reason I didn't want to call them fantastic is I think they could have picked a better team.
clearly,
Yeah,
clearly,
clearly.
Manila and damn Alice atop of Asia and damn Julia Peretti, they would have been trying to sweep every event, but that's not the team they chose to send with
I
no injuries.
possible. I think it's possible Julia could be both of those girls on different days. But if you were gonna rank those two, it's really tricky because they peak at different times, right? And Alice, they both were super overscored at this recent meet, even though Manila only did the balance beam. So, which of those two do you feel like is in general the stronger all arounder, and who do you think is the stronger all arounder today?
If they would have sent their top team, it would have been Julia and Manila doing the all around, and the twins dividing events. I would have let Alice do bars and beam, and Asia to do ball and floor.
Yeah, I think if I looked at the scores, if I just went off of the scores, there's an argument for Alice to do the round, but I think I'm just not that upset because I'm just not their biggest fan, those two girls. But I'm still very happy for their success and always rooting for them.
Isn't Manila the reigning European champion?
Yeah, she's fantastic. That's why I'm saying I might have put uh Manila. Oh, that's what you said. They all are good, right? They all are good. Very,
Mm,
very um well-rounded all-around gymnasts. I think they all could beat each other on different days.
absolutely, I can agree with that.
So I want to move on to Japan next, even though this was announced in like April. But it's not, it's worth talking about even for a moment because they're a very,
And clearly, Japan could have sent a better team. Clearly, Japan could have sent a better team.
would you mind talking about that for 2 minutes while I go use the restroom?
Sure. So everybody's fan favorite, Shoko Miyahara. No, that's not her name. Yeah, Shoko Miyahara. They didn't. Shoko Miyata. Miyato. It's not Miyahara. It's Miyata. So what? Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. You know, the one who they didn't use at the Olympics because she was smoking cigarettes at night, like has had a fantastic year. Their top all arounder, their top possibility for event medals on everything, basically every event other than basically vault, and they're not sending her to Worlds because they've already hit the team before Soko really turned up in the season. Like they picked the team based on their very first competition of the year, and she wasn't at her best because it was, the first competition of the damn year. Every other competition of the year, she's been eating them girls up, and they're not sending her to Worlds because they picked the team when they picked the team in April, and they're not going back on it. And it's just stupid. It's asinine, and I hope Japan really learns a lesson that they need to stop picking teams in April. Wait until at least September, girl.
Hi, sorry about that. Are you there? Michaela? Chat? What happened? Oh, I think
Can
I
you
can.
hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear me now? Oh my god, I was talking to y'all bitches this whole time, and the thing wasn't. Oh god, did anybody in the chat hear anything I said, or was it just dead air for the last 2 minutes? My bad, everybody. My bad.
I definitely could hear you beginning to talk about Shoko Miata as I walked away.
Um,
Well, do you want to go back over now that I'm here?
Basically, Japan picked their team. Can you name their team?
Yes, their team is Kishi Rina, Nakamura Haruka, Okamura Mana, and Sugihara Aiko.
And basically, they picked their team based on the very first competition of the year, which was all Japan. And our
So
girl just did not have the best competition there, but it was the very first competition of the year. So they picked their world team after that. So then every other meet they sent this girl to, she's been slaying these girls down, winning all around medals, winning floor medals, winning medals on all events other than vault. And they still not sending her to worlds, even though she's their best shot at an all around medal, a floor medal, but they're still not sending her to worlds. How do you feel about that, Oscar?
I feel pissed off. I feel like it's scandalous. I feel like it's stupid. I'm just trying to look for her scores. So currently, Kishirina has the top Japanese score in the all around with a 55,765 at the Japanese National Sports Festival in the qualification. And that was her most recent competition, if I'm not mistaken. Um, where she did really well. She broke 14 on 3 events and got a 13.9 on floor. So 56 potential based off of those scores. And that puts her 11th in the world. No, that puts her 9th in the world, just after Julia Prodi. And we have Shoko down in 19th, just under Dulcie Kaler with the 55,232. In between them is Sugihara Aiko with a 55,433 at the All Japan Senior Championships. It's super confusing to me because they have multiple competitions that have the term All Japan in them, but they're different. Shoko Miata
Hey, Shayna.
is Shaina in the. Oh, Shaina's here. Excellent. Hi, Shaina. Can you hear us?
I can. How y'all?
How are you?
Oh, I'm better. I'm better.
Okay, I'm glad you could make it. It's nice to see you.
Y'all, I got in a wreck Friday, so
Oh no, what happened?
Are you okay?
I'm battered and bruised, but I'm okay. I total lost my vehicle.
Oh,
Oh no.
well, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I've been. I had to go to get the rental this morning. Then I had to go to the wherever they. I didn't even know where they put my car at because Friday when I got hit, I went to the hospital, so I didn't even know where my car was. But got that straight, got my last things out, and released it to the insurance company. So, and
That is
I just
terrible.
made it home. So I'm happy to be alive. I can replace that car. Well, we can't replace me.
What happened?
I was getting off one morning, Friday morning from my second job, and I don't know. It happened so quick. I looked one way and the other way, and boom, was out of here. Airbags deployed and everything.
Oh my
Oh
god,
no.
that sounds so scary. I'm so
Very much so. That's
Were
like the
you at a light
that's
and
like the
somebody
third
were?
car wreck I've been in.
Oh wow.
Mm.
You said it was the first.
Third.
Um, did you talk to the other driver? Were they okay?
She didn't speak any English,
Oh no.
but
Were
I
you
guess
at a light or
I was at like a little busy like intersection where they have like you go and you stop sign, then you go and you stop sign. Yeah, so that's what I was dealing with today. So I'm not at work today, and I don't know if I'm going tomorrow either. But
What a huge headache. I'm so glad you're okay though.
oh well, thank you, thank you.
I know. Oh my
What y'all
god.
talking about?
We're talking about all of the teams that we know of that we're excited about that are going to the World Championships this year.
I know
Everybody
y'all
that's
most. I know y'all probably most excited with Japan and China.
That's exactly where we are. We're at J, Japan. We're going in alphabetical order. And also, I want to give a big thank you to the Gymternet for providing this resource. That's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
So we were just talking about how scandalous and stupid it is that Shoko is not on the team. You know, not going to talk, but we decided, or I felt like Japan was not worth picking, even though they announced their team all the way back in April.
Which is crazy. Why do they do it like that?
tradition, I don't know.
I'm not sure either, but I do know that they're not just deciding the world's team at this event. They also decided other teams, like the Universiad team and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So who would you take off the team to add Soko to the team?
Probably Nakamura. I wanted to say Kishirina, but then I just looked at her scores and I knew she had the potential, but I thought she was like underperforming all season.
I think she's been battling an injury,
Yeah, I think that's right.
but she technically, really, realistically, is their best all arounder.
Absolutely.
She has the
Kishi
ninth
is
best all-around score in the world right now.
I think but I do think though, let's just play fair. Soko has been getting those scores at international competitions where Kishi has been getting those scores at Japan. So I give Soko scores a little bit more weight.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kishirina went to Baku in March and the Asian Championships in June. Those were her only international competitions this season. And she did not do particularly well. She definitely didn't do as well as she could have. She's
Mm-hmm.
like a 13 flat on floor, a 13-1 on vault. I think she downgraded her vault for a little bit, and now she's back to her double. And she didn't win any medals, but Shoko has won multiple medals on multiple events internationally and domestically this year.
Uh-huh.
Like at Universiad, she won the gold medal on vault, the bronze medal on bars, and the gold medal on floor and in the all around. And she's
Hmm.
been winning. She won silver and gold at the last two domestic meets on vault, and two silvers on beam, and two golds on floor, and two golds in the all around.
Okay. Yeah, because it's kind of crazy to pick a team in April and then certain people either burn out by this time or they get better. Look at Adulcie.
Mm.
I mean, we would have never thought Pan Am's that she would really make the team,
Well,
and
they
look how she progressed.
her, she was always kind of giving her respect after she won that world trial, that Pan Am trials, right? More than
Yeah,
one.
I mean, the thing with
I mean,
Dulcie did this.
realistically, if people weren't hurt, you never know. You could shoulda coulda woulda, but for Japan, it's like why do y'all have a team made in
Correct.
April and you
Yeah,
have so many more competitions to get to a world championship, and maybe whoever was really good in April might have fallen off by now.
correct. And that's what always happens to damn Japan. Like I don't understand why they are so insistent. Even their Olympic teams, they pick them bitches in like in February, and we be like, Girl, why?
Hmm.
Why? But
And I'm
okay.
happy for Japan. Do I see them getting a medal? I only realistically see the girl, what's her name with the little shorts she wear
Sugihara Aiko.
on floor.
I could see them winning multiple medals. I could see Mana Okamura winning a beam medal if other favorites perform. I could see I could see Nakamura making the bars final. I definitely don't expect her to medal unless it's a flop fest. And
It might be. You never know.
I could see Kishirina medaling in the all around or on floor. Again, she would have to have a fabulous competition and her competitors.
Breathe, Michaela, breathe.
Where's your
No,
albuterol?
and this isn't even me smoking. This is just because I have a cold. Hold on.
Oh,
No.
Okay, I'm back better. Back babies. I'm sorry.
So you under
Um,
the weather, Michaela?
yeah, I've been under the weather for the last week. I've been
Oh,
fighting it off. I've been fighting it off. But
okay.
it's
I hope you feel better.
so let's move on to China, who is my most exciting team.
oh, we skipped China. We already went over China and we were like, let's skip them because we all know them. You want to go backwards?
Yes.
Okay. So the team, do you want to name them or should I?
Go ahead.
The team is Deng Yalan for vault, Yang Fanny for the uneven bar. Then we have Jo Yat-sen for balance beam and floor exercise. And finally, we have, wait, let me get it. Oh, we have Zhang Ying for the all around.
Why do you say it so sadly for the all around?
Because she's just not my favorite gymnast whatsoever. And there were other gymnasts I would have rather seen make the team over her.
Who would you prefer? The floor exercise girl?
Yeah, because she actually has all around potential as well. She just falls a lot.
Well, she just won their trials, didn't she?
Zhang Ying, who made the team, won the trials.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so you got to kind of give her credit, you know.
I do. It's just she's won internal things in the past, and then she like underperformed at the World Championships.
That's
So
what I was about to say about like the girl on vault. What if she goes and bombs vault? You know,
I
there's
give
a
her all
possible
the
medical
credit in the world
medal.
because she's never made a world team and she's like 27. So this is like her biggest meet of her life. Zhang Ying has been to worlds before.
Okay. I mean, if she has a good head on her, I feel like she has just as good of a shot to make an all around podium than really anybody else. You know,
Well, she's the only all-arounder they've done lately.
what's gonna be the gag is
You
if
think they let Joe Yat-sen do the all around?
I want them to, but everything I've read has said she's only doing beam and floor.
Oh,
the
okay.
gag is if these people let uh Angelina Melnikova whoop them.
Oh, we didn't do Russia. We got to go to Russia next too.
But Russia
But
and China haven't competed against each other this year,
at all.
sadly.
I feel like this is China's shot to win a lot of medals at a World Championship.
Definitely. I feel like they
I
could
feel
win. I feel like all four of them could win medals.
I feel like China could win a medal on every event.
Mm-hmm.
Even floor, I do think it's a sneaky. I don't think it's lightly, but I think like if people have errors, if people go out of bounds, I think they could have a girl who could. I think Jo Tim could possibly win a bronze on floor too.
Definitely, but I think not only does she have to count on her competitors faltering, I think she has to be her best as well.
Correct. But China's real issue is when they go back to doing a team competition, when we go back to doing the team worlds next year, they have too many girls with too many potentials that they can't count on because they are so inconsistent.
They have a number of very impressive junior gymnasts. So I'm optimistic, as always, about China.
We're always optimistic about China until China goes places and fall apart.
I
Right.
think if there was a team competition this year, it would be it would be
Like Russia can have a meltdown and still get a bronze medal. China have a meltdown. They're like all the way in 8th place.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a big difference with meltdowns.
I think if there was a team competition just off the top of my head, pulling stuff out of my ass, it would be between
Russia and
Italy,
China. Oh, Italy.
Italy, China, Japan, and Russia. I think Japan would have a fabulous team. So we're gonna try to. How about we try to like speed through the rest of the teams? Because I still really want to do this little game, Shaina, where we try to look at the teams, right? And then out of the girls who are going to Worlds, we pick 8 gymnasts for each of the finals.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. So we're still on. What other teams we got to announce that we
It
haven't
was
announced?
on Jay, huh?
Yeah, we're done with China, right?
Yeah. So we're on J. Hungary is next, right? We did Hungary.
HIJ. We did Hungary.
Oh
Oh,
shit. I'm so sorry.
that was where we talked about Kovacs and how we don't know where she's at, but they have a very strong team. They have their most exciting gymnast to me is Bettina Lilly. So Netherlands is only sending 2 gymnasts, Naomi Visser and Sana Veerman. Unfortunately, I really wanted Elza Gertz to make the team, but she was named as their alternate, which is like story of her career. Um, Panama has 2 superstars, Hillary Heron and Carla Navas. The
All right, Carla. I'm holding out that she's gonna medal.
I would love medals from both of them. They're very impressive gymnasts. The Philippines is sending, according to this might be incorrect, or it might have been updated since when it was written. It says Caitlin de Guzman, Haley Garcia, and then Americans or Filipina Americans, Aaliyah Finnegan and Emma Malabuya. Do you see a final for either of those girls?
A final? Do I think they're even training gymnastics right now? That's the question.
Which final would that be?
I don't even think either one of them are training right now.
Because they're not posting?
Yeah.
Move in silence.
Maybe Beam?
Maybe. Okay, we have the Romanian squad, Denisa Golgota, who recently won their, I don't know if it was Romanian nationals or if it was a world trials. I think it was Romanian championships. She
I
won a
think it was
gold
Romanian championship.
with a 52.050. The scores were low at Romanian championships all across the board. We have Anna Maria Mihaescu, Ella Oprea, who's they're strong. She won the bars. She's the bars champion with like a fall and a 12-3 or something like that. And then they have Sabrina. And I think Ella is committed to an NCAA program, but I can't remember which one. Sabrina Voinea, fan favorite. I don't know what to say about her. I could move on.
I think Sabrina is the number one girl on floor right now, and y'all could just keep hating, but she is.
What puts her above the competition? She doesn't have the highest score. She doesn't have the highest D.
I don't believe the scores. I believe at Worlds she's gonna score like a sneaky ass 14-5 for no reason.
It sounds like you don't have a reason either, but I love that for you.
There is no reason. It's Worlds. I mean, this is the World Championships, and nothing makes sense.
Okay, moving on. We have Russia. Anna Kamakova, Galia Malnikova, Ludmila Roshina, and Leila Vasilieva.
What Vasilieva's doing here? Like, what event?
Wait, I'm sad Shaina dropped because that's her girl. She loves Vasilieva. She still has her syllabus. Again, I only saw the qualification, the team final. I haven't watched the other days yet.
She does a lot like Dulcie Keller. It's like a lot of girls in the world that favor each other a lot.
Yeah, those are the only two redheads I can think of that are going to Worlds this year.
Oh, so you're saying they just look alike to me because they're both redheads?
It's possible. But if you have another reason, I'm all ears.
Maybe it's because they're both redheads.
So you saw all of Russian championships, right?
I watched. Did I pay attention to each and every detail? No. But did I watch? Yes.
Okay. You've seen more of it than I have at this point in time. Who deserves the 2 all-around spots?
Angelina and Ludmila. Even though Anna did come back in event finals.
If Anna's doing the all-around, who's not doing the all-around?
Ludmila. I think right.
Don't say that.
I think right now Melnikova is guaranteed to do the all around. Like, just it's locked in.
Did she hit a beam routine?
She did not.
Okay.
There goes Shaina. Let me add Shaina back. Because I know Shaina know about these Russians, because not only was Shaina here, Shaina was actually commentating with Addis during that one. So
oh, that's cute.
Shaina.
Oh, finna hush. Hey.
So we're on the Russians now, and I was asking, where do you think Vasileva is going to compete? Like, what's her role on this team? Because I could honestly see a team. I'm so sorry. Just give me a sec. I could honestly see a team where they just use Angelina, Ludmila, and Anna on everything, and she's just sitting there looking at the thing.
That's what I'm getting at, because before the Angelina resurgence, yeah, I could have seen her possibly vaulting, bars or floor, but with Angelina doing what she's doing, and you already have Rashina and Kamakova, it's like, what is she going? Are they going to do 3 all arounders and leave her out in case somebody get hurt, then slot her in, or are they going to use her for 2 events and then use whoever's not the all arounder for 2 events, or 3 events to 1? I don't know, because Vasileva, she's good on bars and floor, but she's not consistent.
Mm-mm. But that's the same thing with Anna. Like, that's why I'm not sure, because like if after day 1 of team finals, I'm like, okay, Anna is the all arounder. What Angelina's trying to do? Then all around finals happened and Anna fell everywhere and Angelina won. So I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it has to be Ludmilla and Melnikova. But then after event finals, when Anna just won everything but bars, I'm just like, oh, they have to use Anna in the all around, but they don't.
Because
I don't know.
Kamakova was sixth and Layla was seventh. But the first night they were second and third. So it's like, what do you measure it on? You know?
I think you mean qualification.
Yeah.
It was team finals.
Well, it was a team competition, but they all did the all around. So
Yeah.
I don't think Kalmakova. I think Galia was third in qualification, and Layla was second.
yeah. Rashina was first, Layla was second, then Kamakova, then Melnikova.
Oh,
So
really? I thought
like,
it was,
you know,
okay. Because I
what
thought Kalmakova was, or
Melnikova was fourth. You remember she splat on beam first event?
I totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Kamakova, you know, she must have fell. Did she fall twice on beam and
She
on
fell
floor?
twice on beam, she fell on floor, and she fell on bars in all around finals. So
So put 4 points back up there.
and
She
she almost fell on vault.
she's
So
a she's their number one girl if she can stay on the damn equipment.
So did you say who you would put in the all around?
I would definitely put Melnikova and Roshina in the all around. Roshina's a little more steadier than Kamakova.
And you think if Kova's doing the all around, you're taking out Rashina over Melnikova?
Say that again.
If you have Kalmakova doing the all around, who are you taking out, Rashina or Melnikova?
What you mean?
Let's say that Valentina is like Kalmakova.
Has to be in the all around.
Yeah, exactly.
She's the best gymnast. You would definitely take Melnikova over Rashina.
Not me, but I understand you feel that.
They're not leaving their doll. They're Russian Olympians.
They're not
Oh.
leaving her. She's not gonna do the all around.
Who, Melnikova?
In my world, yeah.
Why wouldn't she though? She doesn't have an all around title to her name. And this is probably one of the best years for her to get it.
Melnikova was the world all around champion.
Really? I thought she was like a bronze medalist.
in 2021, when nobody was there, she won.
Oh, well,
She won.
she's gonna repeat that then.
Yeah.
Well, people are saying Leanne is out for revenge.
It should be, but anyhow, let's not there yet. We're not there yet. Oh, okay. So
Okay, we have.
I didn't know y'all Beam Girl was number 3, Maria Agafanova.
She's not on the team.
I know, but she has such a. I would just take her for Beam, hell. And I love my redhead, but I will leave her off if you're not gonna do 3 all arounders. I guess we'll find out in what, a week and a half,
mhm.
2 weeks.
So South Korea is sending Yeom Do-yeon, Hwang So-yeon, Lee Yeon-so, Olympian Lee Yeon-so. I don't know. Yeom Do-yeon might be an Olympian too, and Shin So-yi, I believe. Shin So-yi is also an Olympian. It's a pretty good team, but I don't see them making any podiums. I definitely think finals. Spain has Laura Casaboina, Marina Escudero, who is gymnast, Laia Font, and Alba Batisco.
Hey,
Then we have Ukraine sending some lesser known gymnasts. Diana Lobok should be their leader. If anyone knows what's happening with Anna Lashevska, please get in touch because I'm very concerned. She's my favorite Ukrainian gymnast. We did the USA.
I feel like we did everybody.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Ooh.
So from all of those names, from all of those teams, right? We can't make up made up people who aren't going to Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the top 8 girls do you see going into the all around finals?
Remind me, the top group is 6, right?
Correct. So let's do that for the all around. Let's just do 6. The top 6 girls into the all around finals.
Oh, I was gonna say top 2, so 12.
Um,
I think the top 6 girls going into all around final is gonna be Mila and Angelina for the Russians, Jocelyn and Leanne for the Americans, Julia Peretti and Asia D'Amato for the Italians.
What about your Chinese girl, Zhang Qingying?
I don't think she goes into qualification in the top 6, but I think she's end up winning.
Okay. It's very possible that could be how it goes.
all right. Mine would be the 2 Russians, whoever they are. Kalia Nemore.
Oh fuck! I forgot Kalia Nemore.
Who would you take?
Is Kolos too young?
She's a junior.
She's too young. The 2 Russians, Kalia.
Don't forget the Italians.
The 2 Americans. That's 5. And then it's a toss up between who's going to be on the Italian team?
It's probably going to be Julia Peretti and Agia D'Amato. Probably going to be their 2 all arounders.
It's probably Peretti.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, because the last I heard you talk about Julia, you didn't know anything about her.
I'm going to change I'm going to take Jocelyn Robertson and I'm going to take Agia D'Amato down to the 2nd tier. And I'm going to include Kalia Nemore in the top group. And I'm also going to include...
Wait, I don't understand. You're bumping Jocelyn or Asia?
Both of them. I'm bumping both of them down to the 2nd group that will be starting on bars.
Okay.
I think the top 6 that started on vault though is going to be Leanne, Julia, Kalia Nemore, the 2 Russians, and
It's like the 6 is so hard because I don't know if I want to put the Japanese girl.
yeah, I'm going Kishirina. I'm going Kishirina.
That sounds like such an exciting competition already.
I'm going Kishirina.
Who is Zhang Kun Ying? Who is that?
Your dogs are going crazy. Wait, I didn't hear you. Who?
Who is Zhang Kun Ying?
Zhang Qingying is the gymnast who won the all-around at the Chinese World Trials.
Well, she has a shot too, you know. It's hard trying to find the 6th person.
It's just who do you think gonna qualify to the top 6? It's not who you think is gonna win. It's just in qualification who you think is gonna qualify to the top group in the all around.
And this is also not. This is also
and Parade.
You, Shaina.
Huh?
I didn't hear your list. Sorry.
The 2 Americans, the 2 Russian, Kalia and Peretti. That's the top 6 for me.
So this what we're not doing is who we want, right?
I mean, no, that's too hard.
Okay.
Shaina, who are the top 2 Americans though? Who do you think the top 2 Americans gonna be?
Because 3 people can't compete, right?
No.
I
and
think
they
the top
are
two are going
and they're
to
already going to
be.
use Sky on bars and beams. So that's
I mean, if you don't, oh, they having a fun time. I hate to say it, but it really should be Leanne and Jocelyn.
yeah, I think so too. I don't think Dosey gets to do the all around. I think Dosey goes to
But it's like
world.
if she don't do all around, then what is she doing there then?
I
Because
think you just let Dosey do a vault and then let her do floor.
she don't have a second vault. So why would she do vault? Have y'all ever seen her do something other than the double?
Get her practice for the NCAA when she goes to Florida next year.
Hush. Or would the gag would give her, if depending on how they look in practice, her and Leanne do all around and Jocelyn do her vault and floor, what she was really supposed to do in the first place.
I think that's the way it's gonna go, but I still would use Leanne and Jocelyn just based on, I think Jocelyn has, I know Dosey won. I just think Jocelyn has more potential than Dosey in the all around. Like, but I could
And
be wrong.
experience.
I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I mean, in 2 weeks, what's really the difference from what they shown at trials to now?
Jocelyn can do better. I don't think Dosey can do better. I think that was the best that Dosey could absolutely do. Whereas I think Jocelyn can be a lot better. I think Leanne could be slightly better. Hell, if I was Scott Blakely, I would be working on your Chico double right now and some bullshit tumbling past this bitch because I would be like, bitch, I could beat y'all asses. I could still do it.
Hey, come on.
Okay, can I get my six? My
Go
six would
ahead.
be
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you did. Go ahead, baby.
it would be were your guys's in order?
No, I just
No.
ranked.
Okay, it would be Rashina. It would be oh, I think Kamakova has way more potential, but I think Melnikova is gonna lock in, you know? And I just don't know if Kamakova can lock in. I want it to be Kamakova over Melnikova, but it's really hard to decide. I'll go with Kamakova. Kamakova, Rashina, Leanne Wong, Julia Perotti, Kayleen Namor, and Kishirina.
Oh, so you only have one American in the top?
Yes.
You just want to do that just to aggravate people, huh?
No, never.
Where are the teams at? What site are they on?
The Gymternet. Do you want me to send you the link, or I can put it in the chat for the show so everyone can see it?
Sure.
Okay, are you ready for vault final? Since we're not going to do the second group, I guess, for the all around.
Yes. And we're gonna find a better resource than the Gym Turnet. Like I personally just like that lady, so we aren't gonna be.
Wait.
What lady?
What is this? There's an interview with Mariah and Kelly Rowland that just dropped. 25-minute long.
Oh, okay, dope. I'll watch that when I go to work tonight. Mariah has really been promoting this album. Y'all bitches better buy that shit or stream. I don't even need y'all to buy the physical copies anymore. I need y'all to stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, and where y'all stream music at because she's selling the albums. It's just we're not streaming them as old people. We don't do that.
So where are the teams at?
There is no one resource for the teams. You just have to look them up.
No, this resource is fairly complete. It had like 80% of the teams that we mentioned. Do you see it in the chat, Shaina? It's the Gymternet.
I clicked on it, but it's just going when I go to it, just telling me the best women's
Oh,
artistic.
I'm so sorry. I posted the wrong link. Oopsie daisies. Okay, now
Only y'all got me excited for a damn world championship. I've never dubbed in this much elite gymnastics in years.
That's good. My influence on the people is working. I love it.
I'm ready for NCAA.
Not there yet with the NCAA. I have to wait till Worlds
I'm
and
so
then I
ready.
get hyped.
I am so ready.
Oh, I'm very flattered that you're so excited, and I'm very happy to hear that.
But I'm doing it for y'all.
I appreciate that.
I have so much high hope for Kate McDonald, and she lets me down.
I
She
love
has
that you're a fan of
such
McDonald's.
she has such great technique. I love her form on bars.
And also her tumbling.
Brazil, Julia, whoever, Flavia. I hope Flavia gets another medal.
Okay,
It's gonna be hard for Flavia because this beam field is actually pretty strong. It's gonna be hard.
All right, Cameroon got two people coming.
I have like 30 minutes left. Is that enough to get through? Just so you guys know. I don't want to have to shut it down early. You guys can of course keep going without me though.
Yeah, we just gotta run through the everybody's lineups.
Great.
Shallon Olsen on the team. I thought she retired.
Nope, she's still here for no reason.
For
What
this
is
fabulous gymnast,
Ellie Black?
Alyssa, and I'm so mad about it.
They have a team in Czechia.
Mm-hmm. The Czech Republic.
Yes, ma'am. You got to go back and rewatch the first half of the show when you have time.
Egypt. I love that these countries have.
Okay, who do you think is making vault lineup, Shayna? Who are the 8 best vaulters in the world?
Or on the day of qualification at Worlds in 2 weeks to the day. Also, just so everybody remembers or knows, USA is rotating in the first group of qualifications, and China will be in the very last. Oh no. Do you want to
She'll
go?
be back.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
I'll go first. I think our 8 vaulters are Carla Novice, Leanne Wan, Jocelyn Robertson. That's 3. Anna Melnikova. That's 5. Dang. The
Oh, wow.
Chinese girl. That's 6. Um, Korea Schotemeyer. That's 7. And Georgieva. That's 8.
Pretty good. Did you say Leah Monica Fontaine?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Leah would definitely be in my top 8, but it's going to be really similar, I think. Give me 1 second. I would have Leanne, Deng Yao Lan, Carla Navas, Leah Monica Fontaine, Valentina Georgieva, Karina Schoenmeyer,
That's 8.
no, that's only 6.
Leanne Johnson.
I put Leanne in already. She was my probably Melnikova. I think she's gonna chung at Worlds, but I feel like she needs the chung to make the final. And the last girl, Maybe someone crazy. I'll just do Ming Van Eycken from France.
So you don't think Jocelyn is going to make vault finals?
Maybe she'll make it after Galia busts her knee and has to withdraw.
So that's a no. You don't think she's going to make vault finals?
I think she'll be a reserve, maybe. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she makes it, but I just don't want to put that out there, you know?
But the game that we're playing that you created are the people that we think are going to make damn vault final.
Okay. Is there a glare? Am I in the sunlight?
So you don't think Jocelyn is going to make vault finals?
I'm kind of expecting her to not make it.
Okay. I'm just waiting on the answer, Donna. Just waiting on the answer.
You pulled that out of me. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Okay. Uneven bars. Okay, I think the top 8 on is. Ooh, this is a lot more harder for me. Uneven bars and being. I think our top 8 on uneven bars is going to be Kalia Nemore, um, Yang Feng Yahweh, another. Do I think it's going to be maybe another Chinese gymnast? I'm not sure.
No, I'm not.
Not by the team.
It would have to be Zhang Tingying, their all-arounder, who's basically as good on bars as Kalmakova is.
So it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. Is that Shaina back? Hold on, let me see. Yes, that is. Hey Shaina. I think 2 Italians are gonna make it. I think Giulia Peretti and Agia is gonna make it. So that's 5. That's 4. That's 4.
It's 5. You said 2 Chinese, 2 Italians, and Kalia Namor.
2 Russians.
Which 2?
Whoever hits in day 1, I don't. It could be all 4 of their asses. I don't know.
I want you to make a prediction.
I know I think Ludmilla is their best bar workers and it should be on the medal podium. So I'm gonna go Ludmilla and Melnikova.
Why did I haven't watched it yet, but it was the results were spoiled, just the podium. Why did Rashina get bronze in the Russian bar final and not gold? Did she throw it away?
I'm not sure. I don't think I paid it attention day 1. I don't know.
Okay.
I know Angelina won, right?
Yeah, and Listinova got silver.
So I'm not sure.
But I think they were all within a tenth of each other. But Rashina scored a 14.933 in the team final. Which would put her in the third best bar score of the year.
She must have absolutely missed a connection or missed several connections, but I don't remember it once again.
Okay, we can talk about it next time if we watch it. No promises.
No promises.
Okay, so you're at 7.
And then I'm gonna go with
Hi, puppy.
Hey, puppy. Then I'm gonna go with number 8 is I'm gonna think that Japanese girl with that incredibly hard bar routine with no start value.
Oh, are you kidding me? After you and Addix played that game, and I said, "What about Haruka Nakamura? You didn't put her in the game, and you guys both like roasted me."
Well, you made me remember she existed in the world.
That's rich. Okay. I love that though. I hope she makes the final. And who's your first reserve?
Scott,
Jocelyn?
Scott Blakely.
Okay. I could totally see that happening. Okay, mine will be Killian Nemore, Yang Fan Yue, Ludmila Roshina, Melnikova. I think Bettina Lily Zifra from Hungary is gonna make it.
Okay.
I think it's 5. I think Parodi is gonna make it.
Oh, okay. I said 2 Italians, so yeah, I said her.
So I think that's 6. So maybe I'll go a little wild card with the last 2 spots. I'll go Kate McDonald and I'll go Nakamura Haruka. And the first reserve will be Sky Blakely.
Okay. Shayna, do you have any opinions on uneven bars in the top 8 over there?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I was just looking Georgia Rose Brown from New Zealand.
Do you have anything about vault? Did you hear our predictions?
I did not. I heard some of the bars.
Okay, you're gonna have to go back and watch.
Who's your winner for vault?
Oh, who do I think is going to win vault?
Mhm.
I think it will be either Leanne Wong, Deng Yalan, or Leah Monica Fontaine, unless Sean Meyer throws a chunk.
Mhm.
I think if they give Leanne credit, I think she's number 1. If they don't give her credit, I think it's Leah Monica Fontaine.
Yeah. And if Leon doesn't get credit,
What?
you gotta look.
What?
At,
Michaela, you did not put Leah in your vault final.
you gotta
I
put.
truly did not.
You gotta put Carla Navas up there.
She has to have perfect landings, and she did that before at the Pan Ams, but her landings were not as good at the Paris World.
What y'all? I didn't hear Jocelyn at all.
I think Jocelyn is there, but Oscar don't think Jocelyn is for the make vault final.
I said she'll get in when Melnikova blows her knee out and has to withdraw.
Oh no. Well, I don't feel like Melnikova will. She will get in with that. What she's doing, the double and the
Podkapayeva.
Pokapayeva.
is that a Pokapayeva? Or is it what's the Lopez?
The layout half, but they're not giving her credit for a layout
No,
half.
it's not laid out at all.
I think I said Melnikova. I think she's only getting in the vault final if she does a chunk.
And what are Kamakova's 2 vaults? That terrible Rudy and what else?
She has
1.5.
and she also has a Suk vault, but she did the 1.5 at.
She did the 1.5. So I don't know, because that Rudy is terrible, but
it's terrible, but they've been scoring it really well, so I don't
averaging over 14 on those 2 vaults. So
correct. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
I
And
would
of
love
course,
to see. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know her that much because I'm not a elite gym stand, but I would love for the Chinese to win a gold medal on vault.
Absolutely.
that would be his. I mean, it's been so long.
The only
She
acceptable.
would be the second person from China to win a world vault medal, gold.
Yeah, because Mo Hui Lam wasn't world champion on vault, right?
No.
No. Mo had won beam and then came in second at the Olympics.
In my eyes, Deng Yalan is the only acceptable gymnast to beat Leanne for the vault title this year.
Really?
Yeah, those are the only 2 that would really make me happy. I mean, if Carla Navas nails it, I'd be happy. If any of the gymnasts, Leah Monica Fontaine, Karina Schoenmeyer, or Malnikova throw a Chung, I always like when the upgrades are rewarded. You know,
I think Jocelyn Robertson is our world vault champion.
I would not be okay. But
That would make me feel even better about it.
let's do beam.
Okay, beam is a lot harder for me. I think our beam finalist is Jaya Tim, the other Chinese girl who's doing the all around, two Japanese girls.
Which two?
Oh, that's hard. I'm not sure.
I just switched over because I'm tired of getting cut off every time I get a phone call.
It's okay.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
I
riffing.
think it's I think it's gonna be Nakamura and Kishirina.
On what? The floor?
I,
Being.
I think Amana Okamura is the most likely.
I'm going for the little bitty itty Korean.
Oh yeah, that's a good choice
Well,
too.
She
Michaela was halfway through. So who's going first? Do you want to go first, Shayna?
go because I don't know everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so I was saying for my beam funnels, I think it's gonna be
Two
two
Chinese.
Chinese. I think it's gonna be two Japanese girls. I think it's gonna be the South Korean lady.
Huang
I
So-yeon.
I think it's gonna be Scott Blakely. I think it's gonna be Julia Peretti and Flavia Saraiva.
That's mine. That's exactly what I would have picked. I don't pick no American other than Sky and no Russian.
I like I like that list.
Dark horse Sabrina Bonez.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah,
one. That's a
that's
good
a very good dark horse.
The only thing is I would swap out Kishi Rina from Mana Okamura.
Okay.
I just haven't seen Kishi in the last competition that we saw. She wasn't fully 100%, but I loved her at the Olympics. I thought she looked
Kishi is my
fantastic.
second favorite Japanese girl behind Soko, so I'm gonna always stand for Kishi no matter what. I live for her so much. I don't even know why, but something about her gymnastics just does it too for me.
You know,
I love Nakamura's gymnastics too. It's just
I
she
do
needs a
too.
little better
More difficulty.
she needs the difficulty, but she has it, I feel. I feel like I'm trying to get the word out. The
potential.
skills selection and it's kind of
Routine
off.
construction.
Routine construction, yeah.
You know that Okamura Mana was the one who.
She's the little bitty one that I think dismounts with a 2.5 on beam.
Mhm.
Well, so does Nakamura,
No,
and
Nakamura has the bow. I know her.
she has the bow.
She has like a little bow on her head that does the 1.5 on bars.
Yeah, she does the def.
Yeah, her. I know her. It's
Nakamura
the
scored
mono.
really
I don't.
well. She got a 14.4 at Universiad. She got a 14.5 at All Japan, a 14.2, 14.266. So don't count her out. And I think she's scoring much better than Kishirina, but to each their own. And we're at the last event. Can you believe it? 2 hours and 10 minutes in.
Wow, we've been on that long. It doesn't feel like it.
That means you
Um,
have
I
fun.
I think Flora is going to be Leah Monica Fontaine, Jocelyn Robertson. Damn.
Where's your world champion? How could you forget her?
Who is my world champion again?
Clearly, she's not your world champion if you forget her so easily.
Clearly. Um,
Whip, double layout, punch front.
oh, Sabrina Vonnier. Yes. Yes, I'm so sorry, Sabrina. Yeah, you're definitely making floor finals. Um, I don't know anybody who don't fall and who can land their turns and leaps. Like it's so hard with floor. Um,
I feel like there are a few more favorites.
I think Anna could make floor finals. I think
Oh,
Melnikova.
oh yeah, okay.
I think Melnikova should make floor finals. Uh, how many is that? Six. Oh, Julia Suarez should make floor finals, and oh, I think Julia Suarez also is going to make beam finals. I don't know who I'm taking off of beam to put Julia Suarez on beam, but I'm going to take Julia Suarez as a reserve for beam. But she's making floor finals, and Julia Cantanotti, is that how you say her name?
I think it's something like Coutinho. Coutinho.
I think those two. I got two more spots for one more spot.
I think you have one more. I'm gonna
Oh, snap!
put a
I
Japanese
was
in there.
Yeah, I got to take some people off because it has to be Ruby Evans from GB, and then it
Oh,
has to be the girl who wears the bodysuit Leo from Japan,
Sugihara Aiko.
Tsukihara Aiko. So then I got to take somebody off. I'm taking Melnikova off, and I'm putting them two on.
Nice. Okay, I like that. Mine would be Julia Perotti. Um, Sabrina Boyne. Sugihara Aiko. Jocelyn Robertson. Ludmila Roshina.
That's the Russian you use it on for. Okay.
Mm,
Even though Anna has the highest floor score in the world this year.
yeah, I think that the judges are gonna hit her really hard on her dance elements.
As they should.
I think the last three spots will go to Leah Monica Fontaine, Charlize Mortz from Austria, and let's put, oh, I'll put Kishirina in last, and then my first reserve is Emma Fioravanti from Italy.
There.
Yay! We did it. That was so fun.
That was so fun. And just a disclaimer, we're not saying that this is facts. These are our opinions. Anything could happen. Hell, even while we're talking about it now, I'm sure we're missing people who could make it. Like nothing we're saying is facts. They are just our opinions. So I don't
Alleged.
want correct. I don't want to hear nothing. I thought you told me such a no. These are my opinions. I'm not saying these are facts. These are how I feel. So
This is how we feel on October 6th.
correct, because when I do the show with Addicts later on, and he asked me, I probably am going to say different people because I'm going to feel differently at that moment in time. So nothing
Oh,
I'm saying now is going to be set in stone.
correction. These are our feelings October 6th, 2025, 3:56 p.m.
Correct, correct. And with that being said, Oscar, you said you had to go, so end the show, baby.
I do have to go. It's been really fun talking with you guys. I'm glad we got Shaina for a little bit. If anyone has any opinions on our predictions or wants to share their own predictions, feel free to leave them in the comments on YouTube. I think me and Michaela are going to post a link to the show on Twitter so you can rewatch it. Thank you, everyone who was in the chat. That was really fun reading your comments. I look forward to the next show. Thank you,
Correct.
Michaela.
For all of the people who wanted to do, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that live. Anyways, see y'all. I will talk to y'all later.